Hello everyone. This afternoon I decided to cover a box. I've made a lot of little boxes for my craft room over the years, and I don't just use them as they come. I like to wrap them up in a foam core and then put some cardstock on it. It's super cheap. It's cheap storage, really, right? And you can customize the size for your room and your shelving and stuff like that. So here's another little one I made for my stickers. I think this one was just made with the foam core. Yeah, there's no box. This isn't an actual box. There's the foam core there. These are super easy to make, and it's just with dollar store foam core. And then I took some pictures out of a picture book and I pasted that on each side. Yeah, super handy. I mean, I do have plastic storage as well, but if I can find a small box and pretty it up, I like doing that. Okay, so at work this week I stopped by the pharmacy department and I said, hey, that's a perfect box. It's a box of propofol. So yeah, I don't know, it's about 10 inches. 10 inches by 4 inches, and I cut it down to about 3 inches high. So I'm going to take this foam core and take these measurements and cut it out of here. Use some glue, and then I'm going to use this brown tape, which is water activated. And I just need a little brush, knife. Here's my little piece of foam core. One of my quilting grids for some accurate measuring. Sorry about the glare. I'll get rid of this. There we go. And I think I'm just going to need just one sheet of cardstock. Okay, let's get started. So let's measure this guy. I think if you looked at my last, my last couple of videos, you would have noticed that the screen was really small when you're watching it. And I couldn't figure out why my camera kept switching until the light went off in my head. And I thought, oh boy, I had the auto rotate on. So I turned it off, and hopefully this one turns out. Okay, so I've got 10. This might be a long video, but I just wanted to document it. I don't know, 10, just under 10 1/4, I guess. So let's do 10 1/4. Why don't we just straighten? I think I need to just straighten one side here first. Where's the 10 1/4? Yep, so I'll straighten this side first. And then I can go from there. Oopsie. Oh boy. I don't need that much blade. I think it's better if I stand up. Yep, that makes more sense. Easier. Okay, I've got a straight edge there. And I said, did I say just over 10 1/4, I think? 10 1/4. And just under that. And then over here. try not to talk too much while I'm cutting because that's usually when I hurt myself. See, that's good. Yep. How high is this? Let's see. It is, oh, 2.5. Oh yeah, I think I remember doing that last night, cutting it down to 2.5. So I need to do another side that's even. So that's when I'm going to use this. Just going to even out this one side. Make sure that 2 sides are evened out. I should have cleaned off my desk here, but I only cleaned off just enough. Just what you guys see. I got too excited and I want to make a video. Okay. So this corner is good. Okay, I don't think that worked out the way I wanted to. What the heck? Oh yeah, it's just under the 10.25. Yep, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Now we want 2.5. So I'm going to cut 2 of these. Again, it doesn't have to be like super perfect. Although the more accurate you are, just the better fit. So that's going to go here. Look at that. That's not very good, is it? It could go inside. Ooh, hey, let's reverse it. I'm going to do the inside. Yeah, to make it sturdy. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to make 2 of these for the inside. Now, I'll probably have to get another piece of Foamcore. This might change. This might just change. Ooh, actually, I like that. It just makes it a lot sturdier. Let's remeasure this thing. Oh, okay. Yep, I see what happened. Okay, I'm going to pause here for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got another piece here. Even this out again. I suppose I could have edited this so you can just see all the good stuff, but I want you to see. I guess it does take a little while to do. This is not a difficult project, but just have to make sure I measure. And that's not even right. Okay, that's done. What's underneath that? A little bit there. Okay, so this is the square corner. I said just over 2.5. No, I said 2.5. So I might do the outside again. Let's just do it. Yep, 2.5. That's one. Two. So this will go on the outside. There, that fits a lot better. And sometimes using a ruler doesn't have to be, isn't the perfect solution. You can just eyeball it, right? And get your pencil. And then just do that. See, that's pretty easy. It doesn't matter which way. So that's good. And then this side, that's good as well. So I'll just cut another one exactly the same. So these will go on the outside. Let's get another 2.5-inch piece, and these will be for the sides, the short ends. There we go. And let's see, once these are on the side, we will of course need a different measurement here, right? So let's put these two here. So I can get a better measurement. And this is 4.5. Yeah. So I need it 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches in. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Might have to change that blade. I think I have to change that blade another day. Okay, that glare is gone. Let's see what I can come up with here now. Right, I don't think I'm going to put one in here. I could later, but I want to do the outside right now. Leave these ones in here just to keep them sturdy. I can glue them down later. So this just gets glued on here. There's a bit of a bow on there, so I'm going to go like that. And what kind of glue do I want to use? We're going to use the Beacon because I'm making a video. If I use the Aleene's Tacky Glue, we're going to be here all day. That stuff is good, but could be here all day. So I'll just use this. Who else loves this glue? Oh boy. It's just the best invention ever. Okay. Let's put this on. Let's see, is there a nice side like at the top? Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yes, I like that. I'm going to put it flush with the top. And I think it's off by just, I don't know, maybe a 1/16 of an inch, but that's okay. It's just a box to hold stuff in my room. And I'm going to use the binder clips. And of course, there's one missing. You guys saw me took it off. Where did it go? Ugh. Here it is. I found it. Okay, let that sit there. Dry. Okay, and the next guy is right. Is this the one? Yes. So then again. Well, I went and put it on its side, so now it's taking forever to come out. So I'm going to make sure the corners are together. There's a nice seam. And I'm going to do that with the water activated gum tape. So there's just kind of an extra protection there. Okay, now what do I do when I already used my 3 clips? There's got to be more around here. Let me just check. Okay, I only found one here. I think that's all I need. I think that's good enough. Okay, now the sides. There we go. How did I screw up the bottom? Oh boy. So that's a good fit. That'll be good. So more glue. Let that sit there for a second. Make sure the other one is good. Yep. I think I'll just take some of this off and like that. So I'll need 4 of these pieces. And I might put some on the edge here as well. It's actually a really nice look. I've done that on a box in my craft room. I don't know where it is though. And then I'll put the craft paper or the cardstock on there. Okay. It's a little cumbersome at this point in time of the project. So here we go. Hopefully you can see. Okay. I really hope this uploads correctly now that I've taken the portrait mode off. But I hadn't done a video in quite some time, so I'm thinking that's the reason why it did it. But I can't say for sure. I'm not going to redo the video. If it comes out like a square, then that's what it is. I'm just going to have to trim this part down. So I definitely have to change this blade for the next video. Before the next video. I'll take this guy off, put him here. And then we'll use the second one. See, it's all, look at this, it's just so much stronger now, right? So much stronger. Okay. Is everybody getting ready for spring? There's still a ton of snow on the ground, but I brought my big bag of dirt from the garage into the house at the back door, and it's going to sit there for the day or overnight. It was frozen, so I need that to thaw out, and then I'm going to fill 6 pots, just small pots, and then put my canna lilies in there. And actually 7, 6 for my mom and 1 for myself. Okay, I think I should do the inside of this. What do you guys think? Well, while it's drying, I may as well, right? Like, why wait? So this is easy to do. You don't even need you don't need to measure. We're just going to eyeball it. Like that. Let's try that. Just a ruler. So you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. You're making, actually 3. Number 1, the box is free. Number 2, you're increasing the strength. And number 3, you can decorate it any way you want. So I think that's super cool. I'm still thinking about whether I should glue that down right now or not. I suppose I could. And then let's do this one. No, that one's too small. How about this? That's good. Let's say that's a good fit. I think we'll turn it around. There. I like that. This may have to be, oh boy, shaved off a bit. Just a little bit. Ugh, don't like that noise. Ah. That's good there. A little bit more here. This side looks good. Now there was an edge that had to be, yeah, cut down like over here to get my head in the shot. Let's see. Get this clip over. Okay, I think that's good. Now let's put, I think I'm going to put the Aleene's tacky glue in here, and it doesn't have to, I don't have to wait for it to dry because I'm essentially working on the outside of the box and not the inside when I'm decorating it. So let's take this one. And I lost it again. I'm always losing the tip of this. But you know what? I always find it in the rag. In the rag here. Okay, let's put this in here. Easy peasy. There we go. Let's turn this around. And we'll do this one. Not losing that one again. Okay. I suppose by the time that you use your glue, your foam core, your paper, it's probably just cheaper and more convenient just to go buy a little plastic container for $1. But I'm doing it when I'm doing this, and I guess that's what I like. That's what I like. Put this one in here. All right. And then we can get to the semi-fun stuff. Guess what? I lost the lid again. Oh my gosh. Seriously? What the heck? Oh my goodness. It's a good thing that this thing is almost empty. Sheesh. Okay. There we go. Found it again. It's behind another container. All right. There. I'll put these guys on the side. Okay, now I'm going to use this paper, and I'm going to put 2 pieces here just to hold it firmly. Water activated, super easy. Here's my water. Oopsie. Gotta find the brush. That would help. I guess you don't have to have the water in frame, right? Okay. And you kind of have to work fast with this. You don't want to put too much water. You don't want to just put a teeny bit. This stuff is really strong. It's awesome. I guess I'll start down here. There it is. Yeah, that looks good. Next one. And of course, the camera is lower than this box. Oh boy. That's okay. There we go. That one's all done. Then the other side. I'm going to see if I can adjust this camera. Well, I guess it's not that perfect. But I think you get the gist of it. We're making a box. Gonna pretty it all up. Okay, let's go this way instead. This way. And if you didn't get a little bit, you can always just go like that. So there was a craft store in my city, a really large warehouse that closed its doors after, oh man, I think 40 years, 50 years. And they had, this roll was a lot bigger, but the gentleman there had about 6 of these, and I bought them all, and he never could reorder them again, so I'm really thankful. I think I only have 2 left or 3 left. I did a lot of crafting with that. And then I found another big roll at a secondhand store. So I picked that one up right away. I think it was only $1. Whew! Got a heck of a deal. Heck of a deal. Okay, one more at the top. I think that's better. Back to 0.5 instead of 1. I'm trying to look at the screen and then work at the same time, but it's I can barely see it. I have to stand up each time. Okay, so I don't have to go along here, but I am going to go here on top, and that's going to give a really nice look. So right there. Be a little bit more accurate with my cuts here. And then I'll just go like this. Yeah, I like that. The corners are a little bit of a challenge, but we'll see what I can do. Okay, it'll get kind of messy and crunchy looking, but I could always make it put some distress ink on there, like I did my other ones, and it looks good. Again, it's just holding ephemera, or just, I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect. And this is being creative in itself, right? Okay. So I've had some people say, hey, why don't you use just a spray bottle to wetten it? Well, I have actually tried that, and I don't think it gives enough water. I don't think it helps enough. How's that? See the little kind of crinkly look? I like that. And then this corner, I'll just schmuck it down. Okay, so that's not schmucking down. So I just cut it. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to take a little bit of, I'm going to take a glue stick. Because some of the paper's going to go around there. There. Ooh, I like that. Okay. May as well just keep putting these, or keeping these binder clips on to make sure that they stay there while they're gluing or drying. Okay, one more. Right there. To turn my heater down because I am just getting smoking hot here. How long is this video already? Does it say 35 minutes? Yikes. Yikes. If you're sticking around, if you've stuck around this long, thank you. And I would appreciate a like on this video because I'm trying to grow my channel, and it's the algorithm thing, right? It tells people, or it shows up on people's feeds. And yeah, it just helps my channel grow. Okay, we'll leave that there. I'm going to put another one on top. And then we can start decorating. Ooh, I think I am going to use some distress spray or oxide ink or something before I put the fancy paper on. And then that, let's see. So I'm a little bit more accurate with this piece. Straight on top. Actually, it's not that straight. There. Doesn't that look great? I think every crafter loves the craft paper color. And that's that, like craft paper, craft tape. What is it about brown? I grew up in the 70s and I hated brown. And now I'm loving it. I absolutely love it. That'll be good right there. Let's see if I can get this on top even. Again, it doesn't have to be even. Oh yeah, that looks good. How's that? Perfect. Oh, you know what? I do need a strip along the bottom of each of these long pieces because my paper, the paper I'm going to be using, which for some reason went and disappeared again. Oh yeah. Where did you go, paper? Because it's going to sit like this, or, you know, like this. It's just going to be up a little bit, and then you don't want to have that white stuff. So that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to take another piece here. I'm going to eyeball it. And I'm just going to cut this one in half. Because seeing that I can't, or have a hard time buying this stuff, I may as well not chintz out, but I don't need a full thick strip, right? Okay. So I haven't quite decided what I'm putting in this box. When I was little, I used to do crafts like this. I was always working with paper. Oh, look at me now. Many, many, many years later. Still love it. There. Okay, I really like that. Yep. And this stuff will go down once I once the paper goes on there, gets wrapped around. Did I glue this part already? How come it's not gluing down? Okay. Now, before I start cutting the paper to fit, I'm going to use, I think, some vintage photo. We'll try that first. If not, I'll switch to walnut stain. It's not very dark. Not very dark. So I think I'm going to switch to walnut stain. I'm still going to put some of this on. I only have 2 colors. That's all I need. I don't think I want those other colors. They're so expensive. I think they're like, I think they're over $20 here in Canada. I just like, ugh, I just don't think I can do that. It cuts into my paper money, right? Like, I could be buying paper instead. And then I'm going to show you something else that is super cool. I'm going to put these brads in the corner, and then it'll look like expensive. And then I'll put it in my shop for $100. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Oh yeah, see, look how brown that is. I love it. Really distressed. I hope my battery doesn't die. It wasn't fully charged. It was taking forever. Okay, we're going to do the corners too, because that part's going to be showing. And this side, or this corner rather. One more corner. And then I'm going to do the bottom edge. Why is my shoulder hurting when I'm only crafting? Must be getting older. That's okay. All right, we're done with the walnut stain. Put this away. Check out the little tiny little box I made. It was about 3 years ago. Just out of Foamcore. I love it. And this goes in there. Boop. Oops. Yeah, love that. Okay, we're done. So now I just have to cut the paper to size. Super easy to do. Super easy to do. And I'm not going to get too technical here. And I lost my pencil. Oh, gosh. I need someone to come and clean out my craft room. Okay, I'm going to make 2 this size. I'd like to use my big dolly cutter from Germany, but it's just way too huge to bring over here right now. Not while I'm making a video. No, 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 no. Okay, let's see here. Doing this backwards. Put the mark over here. Yeah. And another one. It's right there. And then, oh, I guess I need 2 more, right? Or 1 more, because I have to do the sides. And then I've got more. What is going on? There. Let me just cut these down to size and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. And they're all cut to size, and then I just distress the edges, so I can just begin to glue these down. Got a fresh bottle of glue. good there. On the other side. Ideally, I like to use Yes paste for this, but that also is quite cumbersome, and again, not a smart thing to do on video, or I'll be here all day. And we're already pushing. Oops, I gotta get rid of that little pencil mark. Let's see. Yep, like that. Good. And then we've got the sides. Make sure that's straight. Or right side up, rather. I bought a container, a jar of Yes paste. Oh man, probably 7 years ago. And I still have it. I'm not even halfway down. This stuff is amazing. You just gotta be patient when you're using it. You need a credit card to put it on. It says you should use a brush, but yeah, I'm not using a brush. It didn't work that well. Look at that. Ooh, it's looking so good. Let's see if I can get rid of this little pencil mark. Very shoddy work. Push down on that a little bit more. I don't want to have to go and re-glue. And this one is good. And on the other side. And then one more. One more. And then we're going to put those brads in. And then we're done. We are done. And the brads, of course, they don't take any glue, so we're just going to punch just a little hole, and then that's all that'll be needed. Oh, that looks so nice. It doesn't look like much at the beginning, right? Because it's like, oh man, you know, what an ugly box. You're going to throw it in the garbage. But you do this to it with simple supplies. I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. Okay, this little guy came apart here. So I am going to take, I mean, glue stick can only work so far, right? Okay, so this one is going to get pinched down. Okay, and then I'm going to take brads 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I got a tiny little awl here. And I'll just show you. Super easy. Just like that. And then push it in. Isn't that cool? I love it. So you don't have to poke all the way down. Just enough to get it started. And then you just want to keep the teeth or whatever like pinched together. And then pinch, push down. So they're not glued down at all. So if if you're running short of these and you need them for a project, you can always just pull them out of this box. I mean, that's just if you're desperate. There. Okay, we're done. We are done. What should I put in here? Oops. See, this one's gonna fall out. I wonder if I should put some glue in there. Well, may as well try. I'm going to put just a little dab of glue. And then we'll put this guy in. Maybe he'll stay. He obviously went in between the foam cores. The other ones went into the foam core and then they're staying. So look at that. Check it out. I'm so sorry it took so long, but I was kind of searching for my supplies and then losing my supplies and searching for them. And I'm just keeping the bottom the way it is. I'm going to write down the date that I did this. What's the date? I think it's March 8. March 8, 2025. Yeah. Okay. I could put my glues in here, but then I have a box on my shelf that has glue. So, but there are a lot of things like my glue, or my glue. Does this look like glue? Thread. These are all my threads that barely have anything left, and I'm trying to use them for when I'm sewing pockets for my journals, right? Let's put that in there just for fun. Doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe just a little bit of this. That'll do one pocket. A little bit of red. I used to do a lot of quilting years ago, and I almost threw this stuff out. Look at this one. I think this one was from Mom. I'm going to definitely keep that wooden spool. What is this? So this this thread, I mean, a lot of people actually throw this stuff out because they think, well, you know, sometimes it will deteriorate over time, obviously. I mean, it takes a long time for it to do so. And people just throw it away. But thread isn't just for garments. You know, like I said, you can use it for paper crafting as well. So anyway, lots more things to put in here. I guess I could keep going on. This one does not belong in here, but I'm giving you content to watch. Oh boy. Anyway, you can put anything you want in here. Didn't that turn out nice? Let me know if you like that. Well, here's hoping that this video turned out well, and that it wasn't a small square on your screen. Hopefully I figured that one out. Okay, good. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and if you got this far, thank you, and give it a thumbs up, and we'll probably see you again next week. Bye-bye.